Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Ringo TV Reactions. Back at you again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Trying something a little different this morning. Going to pretty much take you on a bike ride throughout the community. In other words, the same way when I walk around. Instead, I'm just going to be on my bike, getting my workout going, and hopefully we can have a conversation about different things. So let's get ready to get on the road, do what we need to do, and that's about it. So let me turn off these lights. Head on out of here. All right. Okay, we are heading out right now. Let me close the gate, do what I need to do, and that's about it. So, we are heading on out. What topic we're going to talk about, I don't exactly know, but we're going to come up with something. So, let's hit the road, do what we need to do. All right. I hope that I hope the camera stays straight and we're able to do what we need to do. But nonetheless, what I'm going to talk about is the topic of chosen ones are not enjoying their life. And the reason for that is they're living in fear. They're literally living in fear. And I don't know if you're able to see me. I don't know if my head is chopped off. I really don't know. Hopefully, if this goes good, I'll do more videos like this because, like I said, I'm able to get my workout going as well as just get some air. So, why are chosen ones not living their life? It is because they are living in total fear. Fear of tomorrow. They're not focusing on what they need to do. They're focusing on things that really doesn't benefit them. This is why I always try to tell people to pay attention to the things you listen to, pay attention to the company you keep, pay attention to all of that because it's important. It's important because you don't want to, I guess, be in a situation where you're constantly concerned with what's going on negative in the world, you know? And a lot of people are concerned with what's going on negative. They're worried about presidential elections. They're worried about stuff that they really have no control over. So it's like, what's the point? It doesn't even make any sense. I try to make my viewers understand that in life, you can't be focused on stuff that doesn't empower you. I mean, worrying about what president is being elected as a chosen one is a waste of time because you don't have no control over that, nor does that benefit you as a man or woman, right? If we're supposed to be representing the Most High, why are we worried about stuff that doesn't even make any sense? This is why I'm highly against fear-based content, because fear-based content, all that does, it makes you weak mentally because it keeps your focus on problems. It keeps your focus on things that really will only stress you out. And that's where a lot of our people are. They're not even living their life. They're not even enjoying their life. They're not going nowhere. They just stay on social media and consume content that feed their subconscious mind fear. So consequently, when they go through their normal day, all they're worried about is bad news. That's all they're worried about. Bad news, problems, a bunch of stuff that really don't even make no sense, to be honest with you. So you gotta think about this. Like, what exactly are you doing every day that is consuming your time to the point where you're unable to live your life? Years is going by, and some of you are still sitting around being religious, complaining, talking about how the devil is busy. I'm like, look, y'all bugging, man. You wasting a lot of time on stuff that ain't profiting you. So again, you gotta think, what are you doing? What are you listening to? What is consuming your time? I try to make content that is going to resonate with the people, to make them think about what they're doing so they can make better choices. Because it doesn't make sense to constantly worry all day about things you have no control over. And a lot of people are like that. They have no control over life circumstances, but they continually worry about stuff. And it's sad. See me? I'm out just chilling, doing what I do. I ain't worried about this. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about all that extra stuff. I'm just focusing on what I gotta do, and that's about it. I don't got time to be worrying about things I don't got no control over. I got a family to raise. I got kids to take care of. I got money I gotta make. I don't got no time to be stressed out and worrying about stuff that I don't have absolutely no control over. So why are you worried about stuff that is poisoning your mind, keeping you stagnant? That's why I tell people all the time, stop listening to fear-based content. Stop it. Y'all bugging out. You're literally listening to content that is messing up your mind, messing up your mood. It's stressing you out. It don't make no sense. Fear, nonstop, all day, every day. Can't keep listening to that poison. What's going on in the economy, the news media, presidential elections, Biden stepped down, Trump, Miss Harrison, whatever hell her name is. Come on, y'all. Y'all listening to stuff that is toxic, that is poison. It's not helping nobody. It's really not. And content creators know what they're doing when they feed you fear. They know what they're doing. Trust me. Because they know listening to all of that negativity is going to mess your spirit up. But they can't really talk about anything else because they don't know how to communicate with a positive outlook on life. And it's my personal belief that a lot of creators on social media do what they do because it's a quick way of making $1. It's a quick way of making $1. It's a quick way of doing something that is going to make them think negative so that you can think negative. And this is what they try to do. This is what they want you to do. They want you to be negative. They want you to worry about things you can't control, things you can't stop. And this is why I try my best to hopefully give you an understanding of what to do to better yourself, because if y'all don't really know what to do, then it's going to drive you crazy just thinking about it. And this is why I try to build people up with messages that can heal their mind. Because, man, we have so much negativity in the world. And people are so accustomed to listening to poison. And because of this, they're not enjoying their life. How many people at the sound of my voice actually get up in the morning and do something productive with themselves other than worrying about the tabloids or what's going on in the economy? Worrying all day, crying about bills. Doesn't make sense. Just the other day I did a video and I was talking about how monitoring spirits is a gimmick, and how you have a lot of creators that are pushing this lie, telling people that there are spirits out there monitoring them. That's crazy, y'all. That don't even make sense. Like, how? How could a spirit be out there monitoring you, taking advantage of you? Like, how could a spirit be out there wasting its time thinking about you all day? Does that make any sense at all? It don't. It don't make no sense. But this is what people will gravitate to because, again, negativity sells, and people are more than likely always gravitating towards something negative. And it's something I try to make people listen to make them not gravitate towards negative energy, but I can't stop that. I can't stop your choices. All I can do is teach the truth. That's all I can do. You got people telling you that demons are literally outside watching you. This is what they're telling you. So let me get this straight. So while I'm doing content and getting my workout going, you want me to believe that spirits are wasting their time monitoring me doing this? Okay, if that's so, what is the bottom line outcome? See, this is where their doctrine falls apart, because if you are being monitored, if you are being watched, the question you have to ask yourself is, for what purpose? What is actually the purpose of them doing this? Because I just don't see exactly what it is. Because if they're monitoring all of us, what are they getting? Nothing. And that's my point. This is why it's BS. This is why you shouldn't listen to that type of garbage. Because all it does makes you paranoid. And see, let me give you some information to make you understand. People that are paranoid, right? People that live a paranoid life normally will always preach and teach their own issues. So if a person is constantly talking about demons are after you, the devil's busy, oh my goodness, the economy is going to crash, that's a person who's miserable. I'm just being honest with you, because there's no way you could be living your life, enjoying yourself, enjoying your family, your kids, and you're constantly worried about the economy crashing, constantly worried about who's being elected. When in the history of biblical truth have the chosen people been concerned about the heathens and who's being elected? When? Makes no sense. But this is pretty much what they want you to believe. They want you to focus on stuff that really you don't have no control over. And to me, that's a problem. It's problematic, you know? It's problematic, y'all. It's a nice day, beautiful morning. It's quiet outside. I'm just cruising. And the thing is, when I do my workouts, I can't wait to do them. I don't even know why more people ain't doing it. I be anticipating my workout, because it's my opportunity to get some money, get my gains up, do what I gotta do. And a lot of people don't realize this, but bike riding is very good for you. It's good for your heart. It's good for your total body workout. Good for your legs. Everything. Everything is getting worked out when you get your bike game on. I just figured I'll get my bike workout in and put out content at the same time. You gotta be creative, man. So I don't wanna see none of you content creators doing what I'm doing. Just get your own thing, man. Stop copying off of me. You know, because this is what you may see soon. You don't see other people jumping on bikes, trying to put in a workout while doing content, copying because they see me. It's crazy. But yeah, fam, a lot of you are missing out on your life because you're focused on negativity all day. What about the positive? What about stuff that really matters? You know? What about that? What about doing things that you like to do? Why don't you focus on that? Why do you focus on negative things all day? Some people can't even focus on anything positive because they're just negative people, man. This is why, as chosen ones, it's difficult to have friends, because most of the time people are so negative that you can't even have relationships or friendships because they just constantly negative all day. You know? They don't know how to have no fun. They're not outgoing. It's just really, really bad, man, when you think about it. Fear will paralyze you. Fear, anxiety, it equals depression. This is why a lot of people who claim they're chosen ones are depressed. They're depressed because they're constantly meditating on negative stuff. What did the Bible say? It says to meditate on the word of the Most High. It didn't say to meditate on negativity all day. It didn't say to worry about demons and devils and all sorts of stuff. No. It says to meditate on the word, and you'll make your way prosperous and have good success. That's pretty much what it said, but a lot of people, they're not thinking about that. They meditate on negativity because it makes them feel good. Some people love meditating on drama, pain, suffering. I don't know how good the stabilization is, but I'll see on the playback because the camera's shaking. I just wanted a different perspective for the video by bike riding instead of walking. See how that go. Because I might even do this while riding the scooter too, which will allow me to get even more content because I'm not gonna get tired. But see, while I'm doing this, it's actually pushing me to work out more. Because speaking is therapeutic for the mind. So it's helping the body to execute the purpose of working out. So yeah, fam. You gotta take back your life and stop consuming negative stuff that is messing up your spirit. You gotta stop that. You gotta consume content that's gonna feed your spirit. Not saying you can't watch the news or be up on certain topics, but the point is, you don't want things to control your mind to the point where you're just miserable. That hill was good. That really made me push myself. This is actually a good ride area because it has a combinations of downhill slopes as well as uphills. So when you've been riding for a minute and you're kind of tired, you can go on the downhill slope where I'm on right now and just let the bike cruise. So it gives you a little time to breathe a little bit. So that's a good thing. So feeding yourself negativity is going to limit your progress on living your life. So you want to take into consideration what I'm saying. I got to get some lubricant for the chain. It has like a click sound. That way it'll silence that little noise. I'm not sure if it's picking up on the mic, but I don't like it. So again, people, life is too short to be stressed out, worrying about stuff, you know? Look, people, if you listen to content that's talking about the job market, we're all losing our jobs, you're gonna have anxiety. You might have a heart attack, a nervous breakdown, because all you're doing is consuming bad news. That's just nothing but bad news all day. What about the good news? Why is it, as chosen ones, we're so interested in bad news? And when I say bad news, I'm not talking about content that focus on stuff that might be bad. I'm talking about people that are constantly telling you stuff that's making you worry about your future security. Content that tells you, you know, we gotta prepare for the end because this is coming and that is coming. Fam, those people are only telling you that because it's their end. That's why they want you to worry about that type of stuff. It's not your end, it's their end. And they're using you to finance their own insecurities. I figured it all out already because I can see the writing on the wall. And I can recognize when something isn't right. This is why I want you all to understand the real. I'm gonna try to see if I could go for 1 hour. I don't know the time mark right now, but it's probably almost 30 minutes probably, I don't know. So I'm gonna try to see if I can go an hour. That way I could get more of a workout. But yeah, a lot of times people are only feeding you this kind of fear because they fear the future. They're not at peace. They have anxiety issues. They suffer from being paranoid. So because they're seeing ghosts and seeing demons, they want you to believe you're seeing the same thing. This is why social media is both good and bad, because a lot of times people don't know how to give people what they need. they just tell them things to keep them coming in. That's what they do. I like this hill. It allows me to get a good burn on the legs. You need that when bike riding. If you ain't busting a sweat while working out, you didn't work out. Just letting you know. If you ain't breathing heavy, you ain't working out. You playing. So, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do a whole hour, to be honest, because talking and riding is a double workout. Because remember, while bike riding or jogging or whatever, you have to be breathing. So I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do the right way because I'm talking. So it's like I'm using more energy to do what I'm doing. So I'm gonna probably shut it down a little early. Hopefully we got 30 minutes though, because that's all I really needed. But fam, a lot of y'all are not enjoying your lives because of fear. Constantly hearing negative stories, negative things. Economy's gonna crash. President is this. Doom, gloom. We're all in trouble. If you listen to that kind of content, you're never gonna be at peace. Never. So I suggest you turn that type of mess off or limit your consumption of that poison because it's bad for you. Really, really bad. So I'm gonna get up on out of here, fam. Do what I gotta do. Man, I'm hungry. I am hungry. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell for more. And if you want me to do more videos like this, let me know. And I'll do more. You know? So, cultivate peace, fam. Cultivate peace. Stop consuming fear. Stop worrying about things you have no control over. Right? Man, it's hot out here. So y'all take care, man. I'm gonna go get ready to get inside. Let me see. Open up this garage door. All right, y'all. We in the house. It is what it is. I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. I'm out. Peace. We out of here.